On Thursday, October 14th, 2021, I provided the Project Veritas team one Pfizer-BioNTech COVID-19 vaccine, one vial of modified RNA flu vaccine, and one self-amplifying RNA vaccine, and the RNA for all three. We met in the parking lot of a Target in Wilmington, Massachusetts, down the road from the Andover campus. I was then instructed to follow the team to an apartment in Mamaroneck, New York, crossing state lines. In New York, we looked at these vials and their contents with a select group of people working with PV. In attendance that evening was quite a cast of characters. First up, we have Alicia Gamble, aka codename Nightingale.
This song, the demons.
Alicia was an alleged nurse from Florida who now worked at PV. Alicia was a journalist assigned to work with me when I was a whistleblower at Pfizer. She has been shown previously to be an avid QAnon supporter, attending rallies and appearing in promotional videos about it.
Okay, everybody, say hello to Alicia Gamble. We've got her on today. She's coming out of Florida. Alicia, how's it going? And can you introduce a bit of about yourself to my audience?
Yeah, for sure. My name's Alicia. I like to organize our Great Awakening Q rallies. I organized the event in DC.
Nightingale is now employed by Steven Crowder and a journalist for Mug Club Undercover.
That your email's associated with this rapey website, and I'm just trying to figure out like what if this is bogus, tip, or...
Can I give you a call right back? Call you right back.
Okay.
Can I call you right back?
Yeah, sure.
Alicia's husband is Brian Gamble, someone who we will familiarize ourselves with just a little bit later in this film. Next up is Mike Spadone, or aka Jitsu. It was his job to have his hand in every single investigation that took place at PV. Jitsu now works at Louder with Crowder. Mike Villani, a senior producer at Project Veritas, was also there, who now works for Louder with Crowder. Lastly, we have Dr. Carrie Madej. Dr. Carrie was flown in by PV to be the doctor in charge of investigating what was in the vials. Madej became well known during the COVID-19 pandemic as a former osteopathic physician who openly opposed vaccines.
This vaccine is unlike any vaccine or medicine in the past that is being fast-tracked. We are skipping safety trials, we are skipping animal trials, and people need to know that this is not a safe vaccine. It has not been proven to be safe.
Dr. Carey had brought with her 2 vials of vaccines, being the Moderna and Johnson & Johnson shots. Along with the Pfizer shots that I provided, we had that evening in our possession the vaccines from 3 of the major vaccine producers at the time. 2 different microscopes were provided in the apartment, and Dr. Carey proceeded to place the Johnson & Johnson vials on the slide. Everyone there saw these black circles and what looked like parasites revolving around them as if they had a mind of their own. Next, we looked at Moderna and the Pfizer shots, and both had similar parasitic-like creatures in them, though they looked a little bit different from the Johnson & Johnson. Veritas insider Sundance had his blood drawn, and Dr. Carey put it on the slide with the Pfizer vaccine, and the blood cells coagulated immediately. Now, I am not claiming that I have any idea what was happening on the slide, as this was a phenomenon occurring outside the body, but it was absolutely nightmarish to witness. That evening, while all this was happening, I was continually checking into the Project Veritas Telegram channel, the JL or Justin Leslie info group, and everyone in there was telling me that I was an American hero. After this whole expose, I left New York around 4 a.m., driving 4 hours to go to work at Pfizer that morning. Project Veritas got rid of all the vials that I had provided them as to leave no trace. Several days later, on October 20th, 2021, Dr. Carrie Madej went on the Stu Peters show, sounding the alarm of what happened that Thursday prior.
We had Dr. Carrie Madej on this show several weeks ago. Last time she told us about the horrifying things that she saw when she put vials of the Moderna and Johnson & Johnson COVID-19 shots, vaccines, under the microscope. Now, she's giving us a first look at the Pfizer vials, and she wants to tell us the things that she has seen. Dr. Carrie Madej joins us now. You sent me some horrific slides and videos. I don't know what any of this is, so I'm going to rely on your expertise to tell us.
Thanks, Stu. Yeah, I'm happy to help. So I have worked with Project Veritas, an amazing team there, and they were able to work with a whistleblower from Pfizer, and through chain of custody, they brought forth some of the vials. So I have some of my own images, but Project Veritas will be, giving their story very soon, which will have so much detail, so much data. So please look for that. What I'm seeing in all of these manufacturers are synthetic substances. And then looking at the slides from Pfizer, we see the same kind of synthetic things in there. Also, something called, it looks similar to Tesla phoresis. That's when these little graphite-like black metallic particles start to coalesce into strings like a spider web. Anyhow, all these little particles will then coalesce and form their own neural network or their own fibers or wires.
So like they're building infrastructure.
Yeah, like you're taking Lincoln logs and putting them together and making your own new computer or your motherboard or your wires. You can see that happen in real time.
Initially, Dr. Madej was claiming the parasites might be Hydra vulgaris. I am not saying that I agree with Dr. Carey's conclusion. I do not know what I was looking at, but it was a nightmare. I was told by Project Veritas that this expose by Dr. Carey was going to be a preview as to what was to come. And what was to come?
Project Veritas will be, giving their story very soon, which will have so much detail, so much data. So please look for that.
This entire story was buried by Project Veritas. On October 21st, 2023, nearly 2 years to the day, I ended up calling Dr. Carey to ask for her perspective on what went down that night. Because, I still have, nightmares from that evening that we met. That whole experience, the way it went down.
God has been protecting you. You must know that, because of what they did, they put you out there. I know you still work with them, but you were fed to the wolves, and God protected you.
Yeah,
I hope you know that.
I went to go work at Project Veritas, and you saw what happened ultimately.
That's what I'm saying. They anybody that's higher up, that was not right what they did to you.
Right.
And I say that over and over, just wanting to make sure that don't trust the same people again. That's all.
Absolutely. Ultimately, I'm curious if, I'll be honest with you in the sense that I don't, necessarily trust James. I've been looking at him through a certain lens, right?
I wouldn't trust him either.
Yeah, so you don't ultimately, and
No.